I'm back with Jamie Glazov. We're talking about his book, Barack Obama's True Legacy. His website, Jamie Glazov, JamieGlazov.com. Jamie, we're dealing today with this really repulsive and scary phenomenon of active political targeting. And it's not two-way targeting. It's targeting of the right by the left, with Trump being a primary example. But it looks like in the Obama years, this was cooked up for the first time. Obviously, I remember my own case going back to 2013, but there was also the prominent case of Michael Flynn. Talk about not just the targeting of Flynn, because we know that Comey was involved in that, and there were a bunch of other people involved with that, Clapper and so on. But Obama himself was involved because it all goes back to a meeting in the Obama White House in which both Obama and Joe Biden were present. So talk about that.
Absolutely. We have a chapter in our book by expert Joseph Klein on Obamagate. And, this is a Stalinist, Leninist, Maoist tactic. This is very scary. Dinesh, my family escaped the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union is here now. And when we look at what Biden is doing today, this just didn't come out of thin air. There's a foundation for these intelligence agencies looked and, the puppet masters, orchestrating all of this. There was a war on General Michael Flynn by Obama. The FBI wanted to shut that down, but it was Obama that kept that going. And it was vindictive, and it was sadistic, and it was hateful because Obama had it out for General Flynn. And one of the chapters in our book shows that he kept the FBI going on this. And there was a coordinated effort to destroy this man for many, many reasons. And that's for another time and place, but he definitely knew too much and opposed the leftist agenda to hurt this country and everything else that was connected to it, the unleashing of the Muslim Brotherhood and all the destructive policies that Obama had. But it's very scary. This is the communist style political oppression of political dissidents. And Some of
the background in the chapter is really fascinating, Jamie. I mean, Obama was scared that Flynn, even after he fired Flynn and pushed him out of the military, that Flynn would blow the whistle on Obama, because there was all this stuff with the Arab Spring. There was, of course, the Iran nuclear deal. And so they decided to go get Flynn. They were trying to get him on his connections with the Russians, right? That Flynn was somehow, but they couldn't. There was nothing there. The FBI goes, there's nothing there. So they decide, let's just go interview Michael Flynn at great length. And if you interview anybody over hours and hours and hours, you will find two statements that seem to contradict each other. And then you just go, there you go, lying to federal officials. And so this was from the beginning an early case of find me the man, and we will then find a crime. And Obama was very consciously pushing that forward, using the whole apparatus of government to do it. I mean, what I find fascinating, Jamie, is this is Alinskyism, but Alinskyism was by and large, you're on the outside, pushing to get into the government. But here's Obama applying Alinskyite tactics from the inside, using the weaponry of government.
You're absolutely right, Dinesh. And also so empowered and feeling exempt because he knows he's not going to be under any scrutiny by the media. So this is very much part of this story, is how brave he is, that there's not going to be any scrutiny on this. And, just to include it on this, because I think it's very important. And once again, Dinesh D'Souza, for instance, interviewing Larry Sinclair. Where were the interviews with this guy? But it's very, very important to mention this, even though that's on another topic. But we had all these, Anderson Cooper's trying to get to the bottom of the condom with Stormy Daniels, and all this. And we didn't have that with Larry Sinclair, or the death of Donald Young and the things that you revealed in your interview with Larry Sinclair. Why I'm bringing that up is it's just an example of how this man was able to operate. And so they can take the FBI, do this process crime, as you show, that we don't have anything, but let's just get in there, and after a couple hours or days or whatever, then we'll maybe find something. I mean, this is actually frightening. And absolutely, what they did there was they go on a fishing expedition, and then they try to find something. And oppression of political opponents and dissidents. And now, what are the consequences of that? FBI officials in parking lots writing down the license plates of parents that don't want drag queens dancing in front of their children in schools. These are domestic terrorists now, quote unquote, in Joe Biden's America. But that had its roots in Obama's America.
Absolutely, guys. This is why this is an important book, and I'm showing it to you, Barack Obama's True Legacy. It's edited by Jamie Glazov. Actually, it's got 7 or 8 powerful essays and reports by different people. The website, jamieglazov.com. Jamie, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah. Thank you, Dinesh. I just want to stress that I'm also the editor of Front Page Magazine, right alongside of David Horowitz, who made all of this possible. And it's a real think tank battling the left. And we're doing the best we can to try to expose the sinister agenda that you have also helped so significantly in exposing. Thank you, Dinesh. God bless you.
Thank you.